What's going on, Virgo? How we doing? Let's get right into your collective reading. God has blessed it. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. Hold on. It's been a while since I used my original tarot deck, so bringing these babies out for your collective reading. Okay, we're going to take that Knight of Pentacles because he wanted to come out for you. So, yeah, there's something here, though, Virgo. You got it in your hand, you got the plan, you're already started it, you're already on the move. But I think right now you're just maybe just taking a break to recheck everything. You know, is it still going as you thought, as you planned, as you hoped? I feel like you're definitely not in a rush with whatever it is, but there's something here that's important enough for you to say, wait a minute, before we complete this or keep going, let's just make sure that it's making sense. You know, let's make sure we're going in the right direction so we don't have to backtrack or redo or anything like that. So there's something here that's, like I say, like a golden opportunity for you. You don't want to waste it. Now we got the Three of Swords here, so, and that could be why too, because it's like, listen, I've done something similar, and I can see that instead of continuing, you know, like if you're putting together, you know, a piece of furniture or something, and you gotta screw in, you gotta tighten the screw or something like that. You know when it's fit because you can tighten it and it just you know, drills in easily. But when it doesn't, it starts tilting to the left or to the right, and so you can keep trying to screw it in, but it's like, no, it's not even, it's not in there the way it should be. So unscrew it, find the correct placement, and then drill it in. But I feel like this Three of Swords has been like trying to drill it when it was tilting, and it's like, you're just gonna have to redo it. So just stop and focus for a second. All right, Nine of Swords in your recent, yeah, there's something that was keeping you up at night, probably a bit of a headache. You know, for some of you, this could actually be physical pain too in your head and your back, just making your nights uncomfortable, or even your days, whatever, just uncomfortable physically. You know, this could for sure more so be mental, where it's like something just you can't stop thinking about, and it's causing at that point, like, I can't even sleep, you know what I mean? I'm trying to close my eyes and be at peace and go to sleep, but that thing, that thought, that person, that situation just keeps infiltrating in your mind, and it's, you know, annoying, it's frustrating, and it's like, how do you stop thinking about that thing? It's annoying. Now you got the Star. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius right now too, because the Star is the major arcana of Aquarius. But yeah, I feel like that issue that was bothering you is definitely subsiding. Now you are in this like a space of recovery, of renewal, of hope, the light at the end of the tunnel, because that's what the Star is about. Things finally coming into alignment. If it was a headache, if it was a problem, if it was a conversation, an argument, thoughts, whatever, I don't know what you did, we'll get more into it, but I feel like you've overcome the hump. You know, the worst of it is definitely behind you now, and now things are looking brighter, the future is looking better. This is like a wish fulfillment card, a dream come true. So I think something was pretty, and I don't think it was like, you know, majorly heavy on you, Virgo, but it was enough to just kind of infiltrate your thoughts to the point where, you know, maybe it was all you could kind of think about for a while, which becomes annoying because it's like, I want to think about other things. Why does this thing keep popping up? But that's in your past, because now you're in a healing, you're vulnerable. Maybe you talked to somebody about it. Maybe you had a therapy session or a trusted friend or family or somebody that you just kind of, you know, told your soul to. You spilled the beans, you spilled the tea, you know what I mean? And man, that can be so relieving when you finally let it out. Yeah, you definitely could be dealing with an Aquarius or Gemini or Libra. But this Queen of Swords here, I believe she is Aquarius or Libra. But she's real tough. She's tough as nails, you know what I mean? She's one of those queens who, yeah, if you're not, you know, approaching her with respect and honesty and dignity, she's gonna just slaughter you. She's one of those that, you know, she can really go there. She can really hit you below the belt and have no qualms about it, have no, negative feelings, just like, you shouldn't have taken it there with me. Because she has a heart. She's actually very funny. When she likes you, she loves you. Whatever it is, whether it's good or bad, she sinks her claws into. And so sometimes, if she loves you, she's going to sink her soft claws into you and be all over you. But if she don't like you, oh boy, you are in for some kind of trouble, because she's got a very fire pepper tongue. And when she talks, and especially if she's trying to get some kind of strong point across, oh, it will be very clear, very certain. And you just better be prepared to have a very honest, strong comeback yourself, because this Queen of Swords is like, come with respect, or I'm chopping your piece. All right, so Ace of Wands. So let's see, we got something exciting here, some kind of new beginning, or this could have been an olive branch, an apology, in a new beginning with like a healing or recovery. So the Chariot, which is the major arcana of Cancer, you could be dealing with a Cancer too. What I was talking about, the physical and stuff, it could have been like a cancer diagnosis or something like that. But these days, I think there's so many medical situations that were once, maybe terminal, now are not. You know what I mean? Now they've got so much advancement in medicine and equipment that things are more likely to heal. You're more likely to heal from or recover from, and it not even, have that much bearing on the body. But whatever the case is, whether it's physical or mental, whatever, Cancer is here. Cancer is here. And, the Chariot is very determined. The Chariot is got a purpose to be successful, and nothing's going to stop the Chariot. So even if there's headaches and there's stumbling blocks or whatever, it don't matter. You're going to get there with the energy of the Chariot. It may take a little maneuvering, but God has intended for this thing to be successful. God has intended for the Chariot to reach his destination. And so no matter what, he will get there. He, she, apply it how you can. So maybe it was just something that was just like, for some of you, and it might not be your story, Virgo, it might be somebody or are dealing with, but perhaps it was just like, oh no, there's a health situation going on here. What are we going to do? Well, don't worry, because like I say, it's so much technology and medicine now that, I think about some of these athletes who get cancer diagnosis and they don't even miss a season. If it's a football player or something like that, they're out for a few weeks to undergo treatment, or maybe a couple months, and then they're back on the field like nothing never happened. So fear not. We have the Two of Swords. So yeah, just being at some kind of crossroads here, Virgo, like, oh, okay, now I'm at the light at the end of the tunnel. I can see my exit. I can see my way out. What do I want to do? Do I want to stay in the tunnel because I've been here and it's comfortable? Or do I want to run as fast as I can to get the hell up out of this darkness, this tunnel? It could be something like that. But I feel like, instinctually, intuitively, you know exactly what you need to do. And we have this Six of Swords here, which, yeah, that tracks, because Six of Swords is like, man, I'm out of here. I'm not looking back. I don't care what you're saying, what you're talking about. I'm gone. I'm taking my family, my most prized possessions, and we're getting the hell up out of here. Because you know what? There's a situation that's just too toxic. It's unstable. It's always shifting. This could be a person or a relationship. And it's like, you don't need that. There's people, opportunities, places that are smooth, easy, calm, fun, so much better that you could go to. The door's wide open. So why would you stay where it's just hectic? Like, no, hell no. And so this Queen of Swords may have something to do with helping you, get to that better place. Or maybe you're leaving her to get to that better place. Apply how you can, Virgo. But that's what I got for you. Hope it blessed you. Like, subscribe, share. Talk to you soon.